Afternoon, people. How's all doing? Let's see. So I've not been on the last couple of days. Just been getting on with Christmas and that. Merry Christmas to you all, and a Happy New Year when it comes. It's Boxing Day. It's a special day today. It's my father's birthday today, so big shout out to my dad on his birthday. He's currently held up in the house. He's got mutant neuron disease, so we can't all go out there because of the code restrictions. But we just jumped on for a wee while, just to let you know I'm still here, still doing stuff, and I can't wait to the new year. But so fact is, new content is on its way, and it's fantastic. So other than that, I just thought I'd come on to see how he's all are, what he's all up to. What did you get for Christmas? Did everything? Did you get everything you wanted? Did Santa's good to you? It was all right to me. Me got new tracksuit with the Carson TV on it. We'll got that. Well, it's actually rolled up, drugged down, and so I'm actually supporting one of the tops now. But other than that, people, just follow along, look forward to the new year and the new steps that we've actually received in the journey that we're going to be taking this year. Is going to be a little better. It's hard work. This game, it's not as easy as you think, because you're trying to put out content and people have already done it before you, and you're like, well, I don't want to do it because you didn't want to seem to be like a copycat. You know what I mean? So try to find out like different content to try and do. It's hard, you know, because as I say, once one person does it, they'll jump onto the bandwagon to do it. And so I'm the one to copy people going, oh, I'm going to go here, there, and over there. You know what I mean? And go, but people say, no, you just try to copy this and try to copy that. No, that's no what I'm all about. And so I was thinking about, because I was thinking about going down to like Liverpool, Manchester, the kind of places to, well, you know what I mean? I've never seen places like that, but I mean, the second day, then like Camino Day, then go and see their part of the country. But other than that, I'm just going to keep following along, and as I say, take the content into a different kind of limelight, and just focus on the homeless and the gloves up, drugs down, situation. Because in Scotland there's a big increase in knife crime. So if we can get that out and get the message spread over Scotland about the knife crime and the drug situation, you know what I mean? Then, you know, we can work at that and do stuff. And the homelessness, there's too many in Falkirk. There's too many people trying to deal with the homeless Falkirk. Too many agencies, and where am I going to stand? You know what I mean? I'm an ex-criminal. Where am I going to stand and help them competing against these people? And because these people will go money, they'll go whatever. I've no, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to concentrate on, as I say, helping people like what I just said, criminals stick up for the rights for criminals, stick up for people that's been set up. And that just reminds me, by the way, my wee pal Johnny Boy Steele. I'm going to give you Johnny Boy Steele a shout out for the simple fact is, right, Paul, how you doing, son? Merry Christmas to you and a Happy New Year when it comes, my man. Your music is brilliant, bouncing in. But yeah, sorry, I need to give Johnny Boy Steele a wee shout out on his book. So anybody interested, go and buy Johnny's book, or you can go into his Facebook page it's called Ain't No Angels. But as I say, his bird, the book, Scotland's Johnny Steele, The Bird That Never Flew. It's a cracking read, as I say, and as I say, Ain't No Angels is his Facebook page. He just set up, just go in there and you'll hear stories and about all kind of different other generation of gangsters and mainly Johnny's stories. And if you want to put your story in there, you know what I mean, it gives you a wee chance to, you know what I mean, meet people and like if you've been stuck in a story or a crime or whatever, similar to Johnny's or similar to like mine or Stuart Dempsey or James Mitchell, you know what I mean, Ben Hatchett. If you've got a kind of story like this, and then come join the page. And as I say, it's called Ain't No Angels, and it's on Facebook, and it's Johnny Boy Steele. He's the main moderator, the kind of thing. He runs his page, and Stuart Dempsey, and that help run. But as I say, you won't be disappointed on the page. Like, there's another one in. Karen McQueen, what are you doing, hen? Hi Dan, hope you are all good. I'm brand new pal. How are you doing? You doing all right? Yeah, did you have a nice wee Christmas there? I couldn't comment on anything on Facebook, Karen. For the simple fact is, I was banned. I was banned for about a week, so I couldn't comment anything. Okay, I'll try to comment to Gio and I had to message him through Messenger. It was brutal. But aye, Paul, you need to get the decks going, my man. And that's what I'd be doing. For the decks, get them bouncing, mate. And Karen, you having a wee drink today, and have one for me, pal. And as I say, but aye, this is what people didn't pick up, is like that's good job, that's good, pal. But people didn't understand is knowing there's people out there waking up on Boxing Day, Day, you know what I mean? And we take the piss out of it, and the people we take the piss out of it. So no others, but majority people do take the piss out of it, and yeah, there's people waking up with no family, no home, no very stable. You know, or just go up and sit on a couch and chill out and watch TV or whatever else. And these people out there are waking up to fucking sore backs, sore legs, you know, and frozen basically. I mean, and that's what breaks my heart. It breaks my fucking heart. And do you know, yesterday, when I was sitting at my dinner, I couldn't, because I started thinking about all the people that's sitting there when they dinner, you know, and stuff like that. But Falkirk's only a wee town, and there's loads and loads of charity shops, there's loads of food pantry shops, there's loads of food bank shops. There's more than there's too many, right? And they're all trying to compete against each other. And see, all you need to do is just say hi to somebody, and just say hi to somebody and hand them a whole cup of homemade soup, and just say hiya, how you doing? And that's all I want, you know what I mean? But as I say, it's unreal. And Falkirk's not so bad now. Falkirk's really, the homeless is really well taken care of in Falkirk, thanks to all the different groups in Falkirk. They kind of stepped their gear up and looking more after what Falkirk homeless say. But I didn't mean to say that if they're no there, you know what I mean, they're no there, because, you know what I mean, some of them in Falkirk are embarrassed because Falkirk's a small town centre, and everybody knows everybody, and everybody's mum knows this, and everybody, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're seen sitting begging on the street, or you're seen begging up the town, or anything like that, it gets back to the granny, you know what I mean, and the granny gets to the one in the middle and the pair back, you know what I mean. And that's how small Falkirk is, you know what I mean. It doesn't matter if you're saying Bonnybrig, Denny, Larbert, whatever, you always get it back. And that's how clique Falkirk is, But as I say, it's the fact, you know, they've no got that much of a problem anymore, because with that diazepam, pandemonium, that wiped at least 80% of all drug users in the last 12 months. And, you know, top of it was epic diazepam. About 1,300 people died in Falkirk alone. You know what I mean? Just last year there. And so, you know what I mean? What does that tell you? You know, top of it. But it's the fact, just mind that there's people out there, you know what I mean, than just now, you know what I mean, lying in a cold house. Didn't mean to say because they're in a house that they'll go facilities to heat themselves up. There's no, you know what I mean? They're lying there, their sofa substance, sorry, just to try and get a wee heat, or just putting themselves in situations where they're just doing it just to be there or be with somebody. I mean, they like the person. I mean, when you talk to them any other day, but because it's too cold and it's Christmas and blah blah blah, they're probably just picking up with that person. You know what I mean? It's sad. It's really sad, because as I say, the people that's waking up in the morning, and it's well, put it this way: see, when I wake up at 5, I go up at 5 o'clock every morning, and as I say, see my chest is numb. My chest is numb when I breathe up. And I go up and I breathe, and I'll go to come down and go at the back, and I'm heaving as I go up. So you imagine a homeless person asleep out there. You know what I mean? I'm in a house, you know, talk about reheating and stuff like that, and you've got people out there sleeping in the street. I've just heard that there's actually 4 people sleeping in Calendar Park Woods in Falkirk, so I'm going to take a walk up with the dog later on the night with a torch, and just to see, because you can't have that, man. And I know by experience of being on drugs myself in the past, there were people that used to use the woods for sleep mate, but surely no, it's too sad, and too sad. And what's the government doing? Nothing, none to support these people, none. And it's just sad. It breaks your heart, man. You know what I mean? It does. It breaks your heart, because you feel guilty. I do anyway. I feel guilty at this time of year. You know what I mean? Yeah, for something like this. You know what I mean? Nobody deserves to sit without anything. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean what they're fucking done, unless they're fucking announced, fair enough, eh? But other than that, they didn't deserve to sit before call, man. You know what I'm talking about? Or not eat, or a Christmas dinner. You know what I'm talking about? You know, what I mean? It's nasty, man. That's fucking nasty. And it didn't matter what they've done. You know what I mean? As I say, you know what I mean? People make mistakes in life. Real, you know, real make people do. I mean, but that's fucking life. They make real mistakes. That's life. Doesn't mean you need to start the cunt or no feed the person. And that's what's happening in the society just now. And like, it's you're no my pal. And you didn't need anybody fucking pal feed them. You know, still didn't see anybody starve, man. It's sad. And if they're going to use that money to go and buy drugs, then so what? At the end of the day, you've done your bit beginning with 50 pence or 20 pence, contributing to a fucking cup of tea or a wee fucking roll or a donut or something. And as long as you know what I mean, it's just people need to stop judging others. You know what I mean? Because how's others meant to move on? You know what I mean? It's true what that advert says on the telly, right? About the lassie, when people are constantly calling her names and pushing her down and dragging her down, blah blah blah. Right? It's true. How are you meant to move on in life, right? When you've got people constantly calling you a junkie, an alky, or whatever. But as I say, it didn't mean to say that you need to anyway, you need to be like controversial about it and keep judging the person and bringing the person down, because how you meant to move on with your past, you know, and if you can't do that, then that's sad, you know what I mean? Because you need to let go, because people that are bringing people doing, I mean, for crimes that they maybe committed 20 years ago, right? But if you look at it, right, people commit, people do crimes 20 years ago, right? But then they've been out of trouble for God knows how long, in 10, fucking 20 years, in 15 years, but they still get judged, looked at, and why? They've been out of trouble for the last 20 years, or they've been out of trouble for the last 10 years, and so obviously it wasn't them, it was the drug that was making them do it, because they're not doing that, they're still taking that drug, or whatever they were doing, they've not come out of Ukraine, have they? You know what I mean? So, didn't judge people, and at the end of the day, law hit rock bottom at some point in life, and at this time of year, it'll hurt mainly than anything, because all homeless people have got either lanes or loved ones, you know what I mean? And to be waking up and get put through that after being called all their names, I'm like, come on, man, just leave them alone, you know what I mean? Just leave them alone, stop being bullies, and just leave them alone, you know what I mean? And let them do what they need to do, right? Because they're having a hard enough time on the public street, the workplace, and without anybody taking the piss and kicking them in. You know what I mean? Making them do stupid things. And you know, do it like that twat. And whoever it is, and Billy Joe, fucking idiot. And you know what I mean? That's taking the piss. I mean, like he's deliberately going up and stalk homeless people and making them do stupid things. And he knows he's a millionaire and he's doing that to people. That's billion. You know what I mean? That is fucking billion that. And see people like him, Carmel comes around the corner, and because it's not quite does. That's an asshole. And sad. So it just shows you what he just shows you the way he got treated before he had that money. That's all you've got to look at. And you know, David, God, he couldn't have been, he wouldn't have been able to get away with that if he never had any money. But anyway, never met. Oh, sorry, pardon, your comment there. Never judge others as you know, as you never know where you will be tomorrow. Johnny Myers, that is what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? Something like this, he didn't judge others, and because as you say, you don't know who you're going to be next same day, and or anything can happen, anything can pop up. You know what I mean? On top of it, so just do your own thing, and go on your own thing. You know what I mean? Don't get involved with anybody else's beef or anybody else's podcast beef, and just get, if you've got something to say, and say it, and just leave it. Then you continue to make videos about the people or anything like that. If you've got something to say it, then just leave it. But it's no, somebody's going to see these podcast wars like just now, right? Somebody is going to seriously get hurt, you know, and I'm being serious, right? Somebody is going to get fucking seriously hurt. Something quite does. They're calling people out, and people are getting fucking firearms sent to doors, and then you go heavy gangsters from London and Manchester and wherever, they're all getting involved, and so call outs, and want to fight this and want to fight that. That's no YouTube, you know what I mean? That's not what YouTube's all about. I mean, want to fight this and want to fight that. That's no, it's not. It's no, you're meant to be trying to like create a good bit of content and showing the youth the way to go. All this is promoting the youth into violence, selling drugs, getting flashy cars, and just battling cunts. And that's what we're meant to be stopping. That's what we're meant to be stopping. We're not meant to be promoting call outs, drug taking, patents, flashing motors, all that. That's no, and that's no what we want our mates to be watching. And just think that they can just go on YouTube and just go here. I've got 10 grand, I want to fight you. What? I mean, that's no, it's sad, sad. Sorry, wait a minute. See, I chat another one there. As they say, treat others the way they want to be treated. Definitely, and you've got to, and because if you done it, then you've just let them walk around you. End of the day, sorry about my fingernail there. I know I need to get it cleaned with nicotine, but as you have noticed, I've been depressed and stressed for the last couple of weeks. I've not been my normal funny self. And I do apologise that we've got a lot of things going on now. And I will be back to my funny usual self in the next couple of weeks. It's just, I've had some news and it's kind of took me a bit back. And I don't know if I'm suffering from this depression. I don't know. But as I say, I went to the doctor and stuff like that, and got my blood taken, and we'll see what happens. But I think it's I think I've got my thyroid, and as I say, stressing about this all the time. Because even you see when you're on YouTube all the time, right? And then you just constant research. Because you've got to get everything right. Or you just make yourself look a cunt, and it's sad, and it's I like doing this because I like helping people, I like talking to people. Brilliant, man. You meet everybody. Right. Let's see what's going here. Exactly, Carl. Yep. How's the chat? How's who going on mute? He's going to get the button like that. Hey, talking about you're sitting building a split. Where am I fucking sitting building a split? My fucking pen. I'm sitting building a split. Life happens. It's okay to take time for yourself. Of course it is, mate. And you're going to take time for yourself. And you're going to take time for yourself. End of the day, man, you need to take time for yourself. And you know what I mean? You're going to make time for yourself because if you don't, then the mental exhaustion just fucking gets you, then you're fucked. But as I say, DD Carson, you're a fake page. And you're a fake page because see that DD Carson. I never made that up. Justice never made that up. No, you're actually copying my wee boy at 6 years old. That's so sad and sick you are. That's my wee boy's page, DC. And you know what I mean? So everybody, see that DD Carson? Carl, see that DD Carson? That's actually a troll. This is what I've got part with. And I'm talking about, you know what I mean? That's my Wayne's profile. And I just went and copied it. But DD, DC. And this is, you know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? What's all the trolls and the billion for? I mean, that's my Wayne. Pick on my Wayne for. We are unfaced fucking letter, man. You know what I mean? Name is David Garson. Oh, shut up, man. And Phil. We've got fool. Ain't no fool here, man. Ain't no fool here. Fuck off, man. And when they prove me a fucking fool, and you make a fool yourself. No, man. No, look. His name's David Carson, fool. And look at that fucking nutter. And old one's got to come on and ruin your day. And you've got this twat here. Ain't going, mate, what? You're just a headache. And what you want me to listen you out? Let's listen you out. And I know, Carl, you're just a banger, man. I mean, what is it? What you wanting? Go and tell me what you wanting. Tell me what you are wanting. Tell me what you want. Since you're the big man sitting there with fucking name on your page or anything you want to say, blah, 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 right, ask me. You know what I mean? Ask me now. What is it? And exactly. I don't know. And, but I'm just showing people, in. This is how I can't get the channel to go. Because I've got people like tits like that, right? And other people, and I know who they are. You know who they are, Carl and that, and I'll say, and they've got a bit bad mouth, me, doing this, doing that, blah, blah. And then other try to discredit the fucking channel. And be on about trolling me and fucking every time I try and get a guest on, they'll tell me, oh, we got contacted by this and that. You're like, what? You know what I mean? It's fucking pathetic. And I say it's sad, but aye, so I don't know why you did. I don't know why you did. But sorry, I'm just being silly.
Merry Christmas,
Oh,
everybody.
somebody's made a DD Carson page up, but his name's David.
Oh, all right.
Listen, pal, and you were the one that got my pay shut down, and so I've not been talking the same shit for 2 years. And COVID restrictions, you've got to remember that COVID restrictions, right? PD, right? Paperwork. You need to be associated, affiliated with a charity to get things done. You can't just do it every night. So, as I say, stop going on and talking pish about stuff that you didn't know. At least I'm trying. At least I'm getting up half miles and fucking trying. You know what I'm talking about? At the end of the day, I didn't see you try to fight for anybody's freedom. I didn't see you going here. And at least I've got a boss to put my face to the camera. You know, who's a bigger man than me and you. But David, I'm not going to give you any more auction. So you'll be getting blocked. Exactly. And he's getting blocked now, I mean. And just tell us, that's what I'm saying, it's just to cause drama. It's just to cause drama and next minute it's for click. And that's all it is. So, you know what I mean? It's clickbait. And last time I went through, man put on his toes. And the fucking shy sale man fucking went to tell every well, told every tax. Right? About my new about my car and my registration and put it all up there on the internet. But what he didn't realise now is I've just went and bought a new car. So he's not got the registration there for what he's there for. And so it's like, fine. What about KLSB? What about them? See, this is how I know it's you. This is how I know it's you, wee guy. This is how I know this is you. What about KLSB? What you bring them into it for? Because I've dealt with John, I've dealt with John and Shona. What's happening? Out and about, back in. Merry Christmas, my man. What you been up to? What you been doing? We're doing good, Ross, brother. How you doing? Merry Christmas, my man, and a Happy New Year when it comes to you. What you been doing yourself? You been doing good? Santa good to you? It's good to see you all coming on. My people. BM, oh, the other man, BM, just blocked the clown, or clowns. I saw him then, mate. I saw him then. And the day, it's a fucking joke, BM. You know what I'm talking about? The joke, it's that wee guy. That's what it is. That's what it is. I know just be that one sentence he made, and you know what I'm talking about? But I can't get a fuck. And Happy New Year, Uncle Phil. Well, I'll give you a wee happy Merry Christmas first, then I'll give you a Happy New Year when it comes, Phil. How's that, buddy? nice to have you on the channel. And as I say, hope you're good and well, and mind take care with this new looking drug it's bug it's going about, apparently. Can I see it? Oh, you on the booze like Ross with your fucking gagad? And I didn't drink, man, eh? I didn't drink, buddy. No, that's one thing I did, eh? Fucking drink. I stopped drinking when I was 18, man. I was a fucking banger. Still are a banger, I don't know. But no, I was no, that buck pass, man. That ruined that for me, that buck pass. I was fucking an idiot with that. So that's how I just stopped drinking altogether. And I just got myself in a bad situation, and now I'm in a good situation and reducing. And now I'll be drug free next February, March. So I'm happy. Yes, I will be out and about. Back in, how's you? Come on, man. And it's a silly question. I mean, that's old Dazzler. You know what I'm talking about? Old Dazzler watches the games and they bother that. It's there, buddy, Uncle Phil. It is fucking freezing up here to me. It is Baltic. And as I say, it's fucking Baltic. Pissing rain and everything. And fucking destroy your heart. Honestly, mate. Destroy you. And what's happening, Rossi boy? I'm saying Dad's going to get off the shit. Also had a crap. So probably. Aye, man. It's a fucking joke. Then it's a joke. One step at a time, but Ross, don't fucking rush in. The day, man, it's not worth it. One step at a time. I'll speak to you privately about that. And what's planned for the New Year Eve? You're having a fucking party. That's what's happening. You're getting the decks live on your channel, and we're getting a party. Because that's what I was starting to think on my new year. And start getting the decks on for maybe half an hour before the pod. You know what I mean? On a Friday and Saturday night, get the decks on for half an hour, wee bit GBX and wee big bucks, wee bucks, and get the trips ready for the night out. Then a wee talk, we like that, and that would work. I see several homeless people sitting outside Tesco's earlier. Shouldn't be happening. No, definitely no. Sorry. Yes, no. Where was that about, like? Up at the retail park in Folgate? Because I was up at Asda yesterday, and there was an name sitting at Asda. Remember, that's where they all used to congregate outside Asda. But they're all died now, eh? They're all died about. But no, definitely, nobody needs to be sitting out there like that. No way. It's fucking, look, the wind and rain, you know? You know what I mean? That's not. Can you imagine honestly, can you imagine making up to that? You know what I mean? No, that's sad. I mean, wonder if I'm gonna need to go up there and check. That's sad, man. That's sad. And sad. Right, let's go in here. Any guests upcoming, mate? Yes, we've got another two, but I'm not going to mention because every time I mention that, I got my mysterious callers phoning my guests and fucking blocking them and that. But these two guests are 100%. They've been too good to me that way, and it's time to get a wee bit back and let them. But as I say, Ross, if you've just joined us, pal, well, my good pal, Johnny Boy Steele, his book has just come out. It's just released, and it's called Scotland's Johnny Steele, The Bird That Never Flew. So get yourself that for a wee present, and believe me, you'll not take your eyes off it. And join our Facebook page, me, Stuart Dempsey, Jane Mitchell, Johnny Boy Steele. It's mainly Johnny that opened the page up with Stuart, and as I say, it's all about like prisoner stories, or if you've got any stories or anything like that, get on it, and it's called Ain't No Angels. And that's the Facebook page. And I'll leave a link description at the bottom of the page, and you can come on this and you'll hear from like people like for all backgrounds and stuff like that. And well, you know what it is. Johnny Boy Steele, you know what I mean? So you can imagine the guests that's going to be coming on to his Facebook page, and the people that's going to be telling their stories about Scotland and about times and that. So get on it. Andy's book, go on that day, and where you'll get that is oh, on his page. Sorry, you'll be able to buy his book on the page, Facebook page. Ain't No Angels. And believe me, it's a good read. And it should be a very, very hard gripping stories for you all. I know many didn't know of Johnny Boy Steele, but Johnny Boy Steele was one of Scotland's most punished prisoners for helping his brother Joe Steele escape on a few occasions to get his freedom heard by the courts appeal, and eventually done it. And and the rest, Joe, sorry, and the rest of the offendants actually got acquitted. So they basically won their freedom, and it was a big miscarriage of justice in the Scottish history. And well done to wee Johnny for assisting it, and if it wasn't for him, then it wouldn't have happened. His brother wouldn't have got out. So aye, and you go to your hat off. And but as I say, there's a lot you need to read about it. And I'm not just saying it was all Johnny, I'm just, you know what I mean, saying like, but on the book, I will reveal about a lot about what went on. And you've got James Mitchell, you've got his story. It's a very, very interesting story. And you've got Stuart Dempsey. He's got a very, very, very interesting background story too. And then you've got me, then you've got others. But as I say, get that book as soon as possible. You can get it from Amazon, you know what I mean? Or just buy it for the page straight away. Or I'll send a link in the description at the bottom. And always get Kevin. And if you want another book by Kevin Lane's Fitted Up and Fighting Back, I just got that myself, and that's a very good book. That Fitted Up and Fighting Back. So that's Kevin Lane, Fitted Up, Fighting Back, Johnny Boy Steele, the bird that never flew, and please go on to Ain't No Angels, and that is his Facebook page. It's set up, and we all tell our stories, and anybody's welcome. Okay. Sorry I wasn't watching them. Still trying to do that. But aye, he's some boy, Johnny, some boy. So, you know what I mean? He's one of the guys that's like your papa. You could sit with all day and just listen to his stories. Last time I was visiting Johnny a few weeks ago, me and Johnny just sat in the living room and we watched the old videos for the, you call it, special unit in Berlin. And I mean, this is unreal. It was just wow. The circus, elephants and all that, and a band, and it was, you know, what I mean, but you got to remember these guys were going through a hard time. You know, but it was good just to sit and watch and just be in the presence of Johnny, because you felt the energy for Johnny, but you could also see the pain in his eyes when he was watching this, on top of it. So we're just working on somewhere new to get this podcast done with Johnny. But will be interesting. Will be interesting. So just keep your eyes on, because there's more stuff coming on the page, and as I say, it's just one of these things, and it all takes time. So I've got him on video. Ember, thanks, VC. Yeah, Carl, that's right. That's what you have. Aye. That was at the Parliament, Scottish Parliament. That was a good day. That was a good day. We were all there. We get another one sorted. Sorry, but all right. So you're going to the goal now. The goal now. Well, out. Who is it? Outland and about. Well, the goal now is a lovely, fantastic Indian restaurant, situated in Larbert. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Just Larbert, the Stainsmuir, it's not that bad. And I know I rant raving that, but it's not that bad. I mean, they've improved the situation in Larbert, and thanks to John and Shona and stuff like that for actually reaching out. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You do apologise to them, because, but at the end of the day, you've got to remember that it wasn't well signed, and you know what I mean? It wasn't well signed, so people didn't really know much about it. But they've upped their game, and they've done well, really well, and they've signed, got it all signed and that now, and you can't miss it. And it's they do a lot, they do, But as I say, I think it was just me at the start of my channel. You know what I mean? Try to be a news reporter, and but all I can do is apologise and take it back, and just go on with it and wish them well on what they're doing, because they do really, really well, and that's it. But just, I mean, there's no point starting a new year in an argument, or a disagreement, or falling out, and because you don't go to bed in an argument, so why, you know what I mean? Why you get into the new year with a grudge in an argument? Don't, you know what I mean? Because you'll just carry that, you'll just carry on the next year, and it'll just be pure fucking headache. Just leave it, and forget about it. Because this year, well, every year you've got to put stuff away, clear everything out, and let people see you for who you are. You know what I'm talking about? Let them make the judgment. You know what I'm talking about? At the end of the day, we're not all that bad. We're no nasty. We're no, you know what I mean? So let people judge you. Don't, you know what I mean? In the good way. And like, as I say earlier on, when you go, somebody sitting in the street, and you've got a couple of youngins, or even older youngins and that, I mean, didn't be calling people or doing stuff like that, because that's not nice. Because we're all meant to be moving on. And how you meant to move on if you're always going to put it down. But as I say, what you all up to tonight, Boxing Day plans? You all getting the family around for a wee swally and a wee bit of music and a wee karaoke? Of course, when you're back in, Uncle Phil, I know my baby dad was left to life of £200 a month, and left homeless for months. If it wasn't for us, I don't know what would have done, and they wonder why people turn to crime. That's hard. That's hard. That John Myers, Joanna Myers. That's hard. Aye, and you're right in what you're saying. You are right in what you're saying. Right, you are right in what you're saying. Because I don't condone getting into trouble and that, but 90, you've got to do what you've got to do to feed your children, right? Right. But the people out there that fight action, they'll disagree and they'll go, no, no, blah, blah, blah. But they'll never know until they're in that person's situation, do it. And that's where the judgment comes in. And well, would you rather sacrifice a conviction, right, to feed your vein, or let your vein starve? That's what really comes in. If there's no soup kitchen home, or there's no food bank home, or there's none like that, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know what I mean? I don't know if they've got any 24-hour you got helplines that could actually maybe help you get a food parcel out. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I think there would be, right? I think there would be. You don't want to resort to crime. Mm. Don't want to resort to crime. So maybe try and go and get all these numbers for like emergency social work and stuff like that, and ask them these questions like, if I run out of food during the night with a day, blah blah, and that, and you know what I mean, write it on a calendar so it keeps you going and what you're doing, do it. That's the only way I know. And I don't know. Uncle Phil, I don't know, Paul. No chance I'm eating baked beans on toast for 7 days straight. No way in hell. What? How are you eating that? How are you eating that? Baked beans and that. How are you eating that for 7 days? Oh, right, sorry. And emergency social work people, emergency social work gives you a bag of 10p pasta and tuna chunks to live on. What? Seriously? Seriously, is that what they give you? That's fucking terrible stuff. Then what if you don't like tuna? You know what I mean? Right, that's what I'm saying. But like the food banks and all that, eh? But what if you don't like tuna? Because there's plenty of people out there that can't eat fish. And so, wow. All that food, all the chocolate. No, what I didn't understand, right? Where does all the chocolate go? Where does all the chocolate go? Where does all the biscuits go? Where does all the, you know what I mean? Where's all the luxury wee biscuits? Them got to go just the same as the rest of it. How is it always you got tin tomatoes, tin potatoes, everything's tinned, right? So where's all the munchies? And where's all the crisps? You know what I mean? I've just thought about that there. So where's all that, the juice and all that kind of stuff? That. We've got loads of that left. Aye, but they're luxury, right? By the end of the day, they're still getting put out. Nobody's going to be touching them, because they're just going straight into the bin. So they're basically denying the kids these luxuries, but it shouldn't be luxuries because they're going to charity. You know what I mean? And you're just hungry all the time. Do it. So it's no luxuries. But that's quite sad. Eh? See, when you think about it, that is quite sad. There's something quite does. It's what's happening here? It's 2021, 22, and the country's fell apart, basically. The country's fell apart. Right? How many Waynes do you think woke up this year? It's like this was present. exactly, Carl. Well, I know that, but see, at the end of the day, it's I'm talking about like the big supermarket ones like that actually make the chocolates and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like selection boxes and stuff like that, right? They're going to be like, you know what I mean? They're not ones that they can't damaged or whatever and all that. So where do all these sweeties and all that go? You know what I mean? And all that stuff. Where does all that go? Right? Like damaged stuff, like damaged clays or you know what I mean? Because I know when I used to work in the Howgate Centre in Falkirk, down the stair in the incinerator part, the amount of clays that came down from USC and all that, Intersport and all that when they fucking first opened. And they're brand new Adidas tracksuits and a brand new, what do you call it? Brand new clays, and they were all getting put in the incinerator. And you're the lad yourself, man. That could go all the way up to a second-hand shop, you know what I mean? But there's that many second-hand shops in the town, and they're all charging mega money. But I think they should just stand and just, well, not stand, but go to a shop, open the shop up, put them all in there, and just give them all free. Because at the end of the day, they're not going anywhere. Or, you know what I mean? But we'll just see what happens in the next year in Falkirk. But I think we're going back into a lockdown anyway. I know places for damaged goods in my city if I ever need. Ah, that's what I'm saying. There's not much in Falkirk. You know what I mean? To let that damaged goods in. It's okay. But I as I say, but you know what I mean? It's sad because they need to kind of get things more open for the children and that in Falkirk. I think it is. I think Falkirk's just stuck in time, and they're just you know what I mean. They just didn't know how to change the clog basically. You know, do it. You know what I mean. That's what I think happening with Falkirk. And they're they're just and they just let the wheel go in, and you know, do it. And they're hoping that other things are going to change. Where it's fucking crazy, and you need to come to Falkirk to see it and experience it. But it's just like Falkirk stopped 10 year ago. You know what I mean? And there's some lovely buildings in Falkirk, and like the Steeple, Robbie Bumstead up the town. He stayed in the house up in the town centre, and you've got Calendar Woods, places like that. There are lovely walk trails up there. But Falkirk has got a lot to you and a show, you know what I mean? And if we didn't start getting it out, then and tidying the place up, then we're not going to get far. You know what I mean? Because we were up, Falkirk was up for the city, but we never got it because we never had a castle. But you know, we've got Rough Castle. So I don't know, but we always hope for next year. But anyway, um, exactly. You know what I mean? Thousands of pounds worth of food. You know what I mean? And I say, you know what I mean? It just gets dumped. Doesn't even get splashed or anything like that. You know what I mean? Aye. As I say, it's just sad. It is. It is. It's just sad. As you say, Uncle Paul, you knocked it right in the head. Thousands of pounds worth of clothes. good, sorry, and dumped. And why? Why do they need to do that? And but some fact is that you've got these big companies, so how can they not phone round all these places and say to them, you know what I mean? Listen, we've got trolleys, because when I worked in Asda, John, what are you talking about, mate? And what are you talking about? You know what I mean? But aye, we blocked them. And don't know, but as I say, I just blocked. I know, I just blocked. And I know.
That's disgusting as well, because remember John Moran?
No.
He's been imagine using somebody's.
I know. But I know. No, it's just a troll using one of my dead person's pals name, not John Moran there. But anyway, it's just sad, you know, that people are doing this. But exactly. You make sense here, Uncle Folly. What is that? Yeah. I just gotta take my head off that there. I mean, why be so sick and evil and actually bring up a dead pal's name? You know what I mean? This is what I've got to put up. You know what I'm talking about? This is what I've got to put up with. And fucking God, man. And exactly, Uncle Paul. I mean, but yeah, you see all the time. You know what I mean? Know what it is. It's just because they didn't like to see me getting on, and because I just come on and I didn't get involved with anybody's grief or fucking anything like that. I just come on, sit and speak to people, try and make my best of it. I mean, sometimes I get nervous, sometimes, you know what I mean, I'm no, but then because I'm getting like good people to interview, you know what I mean? I think I'm better than everybody in that. No, Danny, no, Danny. I've been in jail, and I've been in jail. Um, I've been in jail, and why should I still keep living in the past? You know what I mean? I've done my time for my crimes, and as I say, so why should I need to be still living in the past with these people trolling me? You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not living in the past, and I'm living in the future. But it's hard because when you got people again, you know what I mean? You're trying to make a life for yourself and trying to move on. But again, you've still got these people trying to make it harder for you. And because they failed, they think that they can come on and try and make you fucking fail. And they'll not make me fail because at the end of the day, I'm too long away from it all. I'm 13 years away from it all. And crime, drugs, a lot, clean a lot for 13 years. And so didn't bring me into your fucking situation because you've only been clean fucking 3 months ago. And you've already relapsed. So that's what I'm going to say. And keep the fucking, just keep my name out of your mouth because I'm not interested in. I'm trying to go on with this. I mean, and people are fucking up. People are like, taking your side, right? Because they feel sorry for you and all that shit. And I'm trying to fucking go on with this, and you're making me to be the bad one. I'm going to fuck off. You know what I mean? Last time I came through to see you, man, you fucking shot yourself on the fucking boss. No, I know, Cam, but I mean, they just made fucking, they just made a false account under one of my best pals' name, who died 2 years ago. You know what I mean? You know, a young boy. This is what I'm saying, and it's just like, you fucking serious, you mean? Pathetic. And Well, Joanna, yes, I have, as I say, I done my crime, I done my time for it. I've not been in trouble for 2009. No, I took drugs for 2000. No, I not took drugs for 2009, and I've been to prison for 2010. So, you know what I mean? I'm well, you know what I mean? I'm well, clean, sober, and done it all. I've got a lovely family. I've got a wife. I've got a partner that I've been with 10 years, calling my wife. I've got a 6-year-old boy. I've got a 20-year-old daughter. I've got a 9-year-old laddie. Then I've got a grandson and a granddaughter. Right? So I've got a family. And for me, anybody saying that to me, right, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I'd have fucking laughed at them. You know what I'm talking about? But now I'm looking at it and going, well, you wonder the way my mum was, the way I was brought up. But I was brought up a lot fucking harder, right? You know, you gotta do and you gotta do. But I didn't want that for my son. I didn't want that for my daughter. I didn't want that for that. So that's why I choose to stop taking drugs. And as I say, it's worked. You know, but the fact is, I'd rather be sitting here with my family than sitting here with fucking none. No doubt it. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. As I say, I couldn't do much with Chloe because her mother and Chloe went away to Edinburgh to stay with her mother's new partner, and so I couldn't do much for that. But she still stays with my nana, sorry, my mum. But as I say, so I see her every week. Declan stays with me in custody permanently. Tyler, I see him when I see him. But it's all good, you know what I mean? But the point I'm getting at is see if anybody can say to me, like when I was going through my drug days and my bad days and that, listen, you know what I mean? I'm going to tell you, you're going to snap at this and you're going to get a future. I'd have laughed, I would have laughed, because my life is just violence, drugs, and no giving a fuck. And then some must have twitched in 2009 after the armed robbery in Stirling. Yeah, I committed the armed robbery in Stirling. And as I say, fucking, I got remanded. And then I got out 7 days after. And as I say, the doctor was giving out a medical prescription. And it was a trial prescription to get people off the drugs. My brother had fucked off my partner in 2004. So in 2009, I took this opportunity and fucking grabbed it and just never let go of it. So that's still, you know what I mean? That was me. Never back in jail, never took another fucking drug, and all day smoke bags. And as I say, if I do feel a wee bit sore, you know what I mean? I had a car wash, and as I say, the electric boot actually came down and kind of crushed my back a wee bit. So that's why I had to sell the car wash, and I'm kind of trying to get my back sorted video wise. But other than that, I'd never change my life. And I wouldn't change my life. And but some of the fact is, you've only got one life. You know what I'm talking about? And the first 30 years of my life there, well, 38 years of my life there, right? I've still got another 40 years, hopefully. You know? So I can still achieve a lot more in this part of my life than I did the first part of my life. You know what I'm talking about? And so they're always, sorry about that, they're always positives and motives, and I'll always go for the positive. But my battery's ready to go. But as I say, I thought I'd just jump on Boxing Day and see how you all are. And it's good to see got a few new channels, and new names on the channels. Well, that's that, Joanna. You're banging the button right in hand. Oh, they did that, Uncle Paul. They did that, mate. And they knew what they never make mega money. And especially with chain spotting. See when chain spotting come out, they seen the pound signs and they were like, right, let it go. You know what I'm talking about? And look how much money this government. You should go to think how much money has been made through that video. You know what I mean? I think that generated millions, millions, and millions. And maybe, but come on, you know, and everybody. That's when everybody turned actually to heroin. Is when the train spotting movie came out. When all the countries were talking about like casuals and Stone Island gear and all that, but casuals and that, blah blah. And the next minute you see them, they're all fucking have it eat up. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh man. And so then the next minute, some of them have just taken it too far. Right? Like going and drinking new seed and fucking whatever, you know what I mean? What they're doing. But that's life, eh? Life. And it's a lesson in life. Well, and that's how I'm going to change it. And so I'm going to change it because I've learned a life. At least I've actually lived a life and knew, touch wood, I'm 38, 39. I can actually move on and make something for the next 20 years of my life. No, it's all it. To pass on my wee boy. And which there's stuff there, but you know what I mean. But I'm going to go because I'm going to go and get my mum and that for Boxing Day dinner. Plus it's my dad's birthday today, and you got mutant neuron disease, so I need to watch what I'm going to do there because I'm not allowed to go out and spread any things to my dad. But anyway, people, it's been fantastic. For you sit and watch me, and for the new guests, it's been even better. And please stay with me and stuff like that because there will be new content on the new year. Traveling, a lot of traveling, and as I say, other stuff. So, and my brother Paul will be taking in some of the challenges with me, and it's just going to be a fantastic family brother time, and that's coming in the new year. So, as I say, bear with me. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on Friday night live, and we'll talk about what we want to talk about. Okay? So keep safe, keep warm, and as I say, please check out Scotland's Johnny Boy Steele, The Bird That Never Flew. The simple fact is a great book, and it Ain't No Angels on Facebook. Join that, and then you'll see some hard-hitting stories. And if you've got any stories yourself, please feel free to tell them. But I'm just glad that you all came on, and I wish you all a happy new year when it comes, and stay safe, don't get drunk, too drunk anyway, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay? Thanks for watching, and as I say, gloves up, drugs down, you're not alone. Okay? Bye-bye.